What is going on, everybody? Back again for another video, another vlog. I am not in the garage, obviously. I am in the GTI, heading over to Christian's house. Why, you might ask? Because Christian bought a new motor. Now, you may have seen it on his channel, or maybe a little bit of a clip in my previous video, which I haven't even edited or uploaded yet. But he got a new motor, I believe, Friday night. We went Friday night to go pick it up. He got it home yesterday, and I'm heading over today to start the cleanup and tear down of the Mark IV 12 valve VR6. Now, the motors are mostly the same, just intake manifold and a couple of parts here and there are different. So we have to just swap over some minimal parts from the Mark III VR to that motor, and then that's it. It's gonna match up perfectly with his trans. It's gonna drop into his car same way. Shouldn't have any issues. We saw the video of this car running, so that's not gonna be a problem. So yeah, in a matter of a couple days, this car should be running. I don't see any foreseeable problems that could go wrong here. Yeah, so that should be it. So I'm heading to, oh, the camera's a bit shaky. Hold on a second. So, nope, can't do that either. Alright. So yeah, on my way to his house now. It is Sunday. Hopefully, if we get a decent amount done today, and then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This car should be running by next week, Saturday. That's with, you know, him painting all the parts that were scratched and damaged from previous work by previous people who will remain nameless. But yeah, so should take about a week or less to get this car up and running finally, and then you guys can get to see that part also. Heading over there now. Hopefully he didn't go crazy and take a whole bunch of things off that are not needed and all this extra kind of stuff. But we'll see what happens when we get there. Why are you asking me if I'm already driving? Why?
I was gonna tell you to bring your pressure washer.
What?
I have one, but the nozzles, I guess, got lost somewhere. I mean, not the biggest deal in the world, but I was gonna try to pressure wash it.
You don't need to pressure wash anything.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
I'm pulling the engine out. It is. I mean, I'm pulling engines up now, but...
What's dirty? Where's dirty? What?
No, not that. This?
This?
Engine.
This is dirty?
Yeah.
Where?
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 Grease
I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing.
I don't see nothing.
It's funny. I want it off there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
You know what? I made a bad life choice. I'm going back home.
And I'm out.
Alright, so diving in, getting everything taken apart and disassembled to pull the old motor out, at least the block. Everything is disconnected so far. Just have to do the axles, the clutch line, and release the power steering pump. You can leave it attached to the hard line here because it's rubber on this end, and you can just swing it out of the way. That way you don't have to deal with that nasty 17 mil bolt right there, because when you go to put that back, it's just a pain in the butt that you don't really need to deal with. Just undo the pump, slide it to the side, and just be careful when you're putting the motor in and out that you don't crush the line, and you'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, Christian went to go change. He's got to hit the axles, and we can get this thing out, strip it for the parts that we need, and then everything goes on the new one. But he still has to clean that, so I don't know how much more we're going to get done today. All right, as of now, everything is disconnected. Axles, clutch line, front cross member pretty much. Just undoing the power steering pump, like I said, so we can just swing it out of the way. And then the old turd motor comes out. Feeling excited, Christian? Feeling excited?
Yeah. I can get this power cylinder out of here.
Imagine like it's stripped and it can't come out. There's nothing we could do.
I have to pull this plate off, I think.
Hey, don't.
The angle's off, dude. Well, this is how we need to pull the trans off of this one and the accessory bracket, that kind of stuff off this one. And then if I can find the nozzle and pressure washer, we can get that one cleaned off. But we'll start with this one. Oil pan, oil pump.
All we need is brake cleaner and a regular hose. It'll all get
true.
So the motor's out, trans out, everything's out. No real damage to the frame rails, which is good. Not like you'd see it anyway, but all right. So I think what's left probably for today is to start cleaning the new one and get this trans separated.
Trans separated,
and then
oil pan off.
Yeah, well then, I mean, you can play with all that if you want to. All right, as far as I can tell, all the trans bolts are out. And I can tell because I know what I'm doing. And we are about to split these two. They were only married for a little while, but time for divorce. That was easy. Trans is off. Flywheel is gonna get swapped over. Accessory bracket, rear motor mount bracket, oil cooler, oil filter housing, alternator, AC compressor, all that stuff's gonna get swapped over. Crack pipe as well, all the sensors. It's gonna be a bare block. It might still be good, but I don't know. Didn't want to have to take that chance, not 100% sure because of what happened to the head, so I mean, it might be for sale. The block might be for sale. It could be a good, perfectly good block. Who knows? I mean, so far as just taking it apart and then putting it back together just to inspect clearances, should be fine. Other than that, it's all right. Oh, he wants his oil pan and oil pump because the old oil pump was crushed a little bit for some reason. So he had bought a new one, so they put that new one in there. So he wants to take that oil pan off, put this one on, so we'll see. All right, I didn't record too much because I was busy turning wrenches, but what? What? Did a lot of work.
Apart.
A lot of work apart. This beast is here. In the coming days, we'll get more stuff swapped over and cleaned up, and then it'll be in the car. At least that's not gonna take that long. Hopefully by Saturday. Should be done by Saturday. Be ripping around Saturday morning, causing trouble. And yeah, that's good. Well, if your clutch can survive that.
Dump it.
So, for now, I'm going to sign off. I don't know if I recorded enough for a video, but either way, if I did, then I'll see you next time in the garage. And if I didn't, you won't see this part anyway. Peace. All right, so finished stripping what was left pretty much. One more sensor to take off, another little small bracket, then everything else is pretty much ready to go. Valve cover has to get swapped out, and the upper timing chain cover has to get swapped out. But you're gonna clean this block first, get it real nice and, I mean, it doesn't have to be 100%, but it's gonna be clean. We're gonna clean it, swap over the two covers, and then it's ready to put Christian's old new parts back on this. It's pretty much ready to go. Still doing cams, right?
Yep.
Cams. Christian's degreasing technique.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, this is the stuff that you guys don't really see. You guys just see, oh, there's a can spraying stuff. Nope. You don't see that
the behind the scenes raw life.
He's holding the camera with one hand, spraying with the other, and sometimes it gets weird because you're trying to make sure you capture everything on camera. So you're like, you're doing this, but you're missing, you're not filming. You're like, oh, then you try to look through the camera. That way, it's terrible.
It happens.
Absolutely terrible. You guys should really appreciate this stuff. Only for you guys. Only for you guys.
This is nice. Like when it's all degreased off, it's nice.
It looks fairly new still.
I'm saying, like,
surprisingly.
That's not bad.
Like, you're not lying. Like, if you really hose this thing down with degreaser and let it sit
brand new
and like pressure washed it,
the block's fine. It's all black. This would be perfect silver.
not bad. Not bad. All right, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Now, granted, this is probably still under like 10 total as far as taking off gaskets, valve cover gaskets, and stuff like that. This one was completely silicone down.
They wanted
to the head.
It was never gonna leak ever for any
They
reason.
really didn't want this to leak, so it's like you can't just.
Like this here, that's part of the gasket. That
You gotta
ripped itself and was stuck to the.
you gotta pull off the gasket because now it's hard plastic.
I mean, on the bright
and
side,
it's
I'm not
been
complaining. Guess what?
siliconed.
Show me this. Show me the shininess of the engine.
What are we talking about here?
Oh, my shiny freeze plug here. Lovely. See that?
Christian's really. You know what? Why don't you just polish it?
You know what? Let's not get crazy.
Just polish it.
I mean,
You could always just take everything apart.
you're right.
Send it out to somebody. Have them polish the full
Pause
motor.
here. Let's go ahead and get this going. Start over. Tear down.
Oh boy.
Honestly, though, a polish that would be sick. Though.
Yeah, but know what you do? You only need silicone in this corner and that corner.
And a little bit at that.
That's it. And it's just a little bit. You don't need to really just glue your gasket on. It's not that serious, people. It's really not. All right. Pro tip. When you're changing your AC compressor, and I think it does it on the alternator too.
Yeah,
See that little bushing there?
Pull in.
What you can do is if you're going to put... Well, if you have a new one, it'll already be pressed out. But if you're going to take your old one off for whatever reason and put it back on, just get like a vice grip or hammer and just tap that back in. And then the bolt will pull it back nice and snug. That way you don't have to fight with it like Christian was just
Nah, we're good. Sorry, in. And you.
Oh, look. It's a weekday and guess where I am? Again.
My house.
Again.
You're crying.
Well, it's day 4?
Oh, we skipped yesterday, so yeah, this is official day 4.
Day 4 with the new motor.
Not bad though. We're good.
Don't tell me if it's bad or not. Yeah, today should be getting the trans on, getting it in,
That's it. All we're waiting for
and
is
then,
the awesome.
I guess tomorrow, then you can play around with axles and stuff. And then Saturday, when this thing gets here, Saturday?
Tomorrow or Saturday.
What's the tracking say?
Last time I saw was like early morning Saturday.
So Saturday, regular meal time then.
But like sometimes it says Saturday and like it gets fast. I don't know. I'm hoping for Friday, but if it's here Saturday, either or, the car is gonna go places this weekend.
Well,
That's all we need left is the Hall Center. I mean, this is ready to go. I have oil. I need coolant though. I had to get.
Water will work for now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be out and about tomorrow, you might as well pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I can be out tomorrow, grab some. But if not, yeah, water is fine for a little while, and then we'll swap it with some teeth.
Well, as long as, I mean, it just needs to start. Once it starts and runs for a little bit, then fine. Then we can, like, cool it, then you go get it. No. So, yeah. Day 4 of this. Get the trans on. Get it in. Then it's
been pretty
just
quick,
axles. And you keep interrupting my intro.
I like it.
Oh. Hook up everything. Well, he can do all that tomorrow. I'm helping him get it in today, and then after that, Saturday when the hall sensor gets here, we come over here, swap that sensor in, finish the top end, drive it. Start it. Let's start it first. Then we can worry about driving it. Yeah. All right. Some time has passed. We got the trans mounted. Starter's back on. Front mount is connected. We still need to connect the rear mount.
Let me see.
And then we can stick her in. Hopefully her final resting place. Let's hope.
After this, I want you to take your hoist home because I don't have to need it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's just it.
Hurry up! Taking so long. So I gotta go home and eat apple chips.
Apple chips?
Yeah.
Those are so good. You had them warm?
No, I went to Publix and bought some.
Which ones are they? I haven't had apple chips in a long time. I can't remember what they're called. Like which ones they were. Huh?
Bear.
You eat them all the time. I haven't had those in a long time.
They're 2 for $1 at Publix.
No, I remember.
I got plain ones and cinnamon.
We have the cinnamon ones.
Oh, I'm looking at the bag and I'm just like, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Oh, and while you guys are here, I'm thinking about selling my Momo steering wheel. Why, you say? Because I don't have a wood shift knob, and I kind of feel like it doesn't really match with anything in the car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put that up for sale. With the yellow Momo horn button. I'm thinking like $150 for the wheel. And then I'll just run the personal because the personal matches with everything. And it actually feels better when driving, so.
See, that's what I'm swapping too.
Yeah.
I found what I want. I'm going to keep the Momo, probably. But I the same thing. Because I don't have any more. That's the last wood thing I have in there. It doesn't match anything.
Exactly.
It's a great wheel, but I just don't have any.
Yeah. I was going to try and maybe find like a wood shift knob, but I'm not going to run anything like that. And it is what it is. So, Momo wheels up for sale. $150. Leave a comment in the comments down below, or hit me up on Instagram or Facebook if you're interested, and I'll show more of the wheel in depth in later on in the video, so you guys can see exactly how it looks. Finally, the motor is in, and it's never coming back out. If anything happens, it's staying in there, and we're just going to burn it gasoline in the match. But hopefully, it will run perfectly fine, as it did in the video, so that's not a problem. Motor mounts are secure. The motor is in. It's rock solid. It is not going anywhere. Headers, wiring, coolant, axles. And then Saturday, when the sensor gets here,
So
the hall sensor gets here.
Tomorrow, tie axles down. Just everything aside from
The top
hall
end.
sensor. Yeah,
Right.
everything besides that will be done tomorrow. Should be done tomorrow.
Once the axle's there and all the wiring's hooked up, everything else is a breeze. I wouldn't worry about AC lines because I can always go in afterwards. But everything else, just put together. Then when that piece gets here, we do the top end. And then finish it up Saturday, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't think I'm doing anything, so I should have enough time to come over and finish this.
Maybe you do fix things.
And then get this thing started. Once it starts, we're good. And then probably next week, button everything up 100%. And then the car should be good to go. So, for now, this is part 4. There'll be a part 5, maybe a part 6. So, for now, I'll see you guys later. I'm out.
Peace.
Bye. Give it to me. You should have gave it to me a long time ago.
We've been sitting on the roof for like.
Been waiting for this. I wonder if I should put it on my old hat or my new hat.
Did it cool though?
How many did you get? How many did he give you?
He said I got a whole stack for like us and the Mark III squad, and maybe a few to give away. Let's see.
Well, then now I want 2. Oh, because thanks to our buddy Kellen, who lives in the Pacific Northwest. Got my straw hat here. Just stick it on there. Where am I gonna? Here? Here. I don't know. I gotta figure out a place to put it. But Kellen, thank you for the stickers. They are awesome. Hit them up. I'll put the link down in the description below.
I have 9.
Listen, everybody doesn't wear a straw hat.
I know. We
wear.
hats.
Me, you, Omar.
Yeah. I have 9 though.
That's
so.
it.
Well, 8 because one's mine. But there's.
Well,
8.
yeah. Either way, I'll hit them up for more if I need more. But thank you for those. That'll go good with my hat, even though my hat is falling apart because I wear it way too much.
Yeah, dude, the top mine.
Yeah, it's trashed.
They're gonna be making hats though. Like I think he's gonna actually make hats too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like,
I'll probably grab a hat
put me on
then
the list.
instead
I'm
of
ready.
another one of these.
Put me on the list. I'm ready.
Well, back again
Brand new.
for more of this.
Isn't that cool though? Like, I know it's not that exciting, but is that cool?
No, it's not that cool. It's not that cool.
It is that cool.
It's not, actually.
Very cool.
No, because every VR has one.
Yeah, but not a brand new one from Volkswagen. They have their ones that are in the car. But it's still cool. It's brand new.
Nobody cares.
I care.
Nobody cares.
I love it.
It should have been in there already. What have you been doing all day?
Listen. They just got here like 30
No,
or so minutes ago.
No.
What time did I call you?
No. It's more than 30 minutes. I was out buying stuff.
I called you at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
It came before that.
It's been like 45 minutes or so.
It should have been done already.
45 minutes or so.
Alright, so all we have to do, as you guys know by now, or whatever, this is going to be one long video. This is the hall sender. This rotates, lets the sensor know where the cams are in conjunction, tells the ECU when to fire things and all that other good stuff. So we have to swap this one out, this one for a Mark IV VR, put that one in, put the top end on, and drive it.
Drive it.
Not even going to put gas in it, just drive it.
No gas, no oil, no fluids. Just drive it.
Let's just drive it. Alright, got the top timing chain cover on and bolts tightened up. Christian is fixing a broken wire for the oil. Well, he fixed it. The oil sending unit. I now have the main tensioner for the timing chain. Always, if yours is springy, there's no oil in it, obviously, like this one. What I like to do is just just get it started by pouring some oil in a bowl. Should be enough. Whatever we don't use, I'm just gonna pour it back in there. Stick the bolt in. Get a couple squeezes to prime it. Oh, careful. As you can see, just get it underneath there. Prime it. A couple squeezes. Yeah. Sure. But you might. That's fine. There we go. And when it's primed, you can barely push it with your hand. So it is fully primed now. Just wipe it off and stick it in the timing chain cover. People want videos now, but nope. Can't be up all night editing videos for you guys. Gotta go to work. Anyways, we're just now buttoning up everything on the top end. Wires go in. Bleed the clutch.
Oil, coolant.
Oil, coolant, and then that's it. Well, oil more importantly. Coolant can wait.
Yeah, let me see it run first.
But yeah.
I'll let her rip.
A few more sensors to hook up once everything's on, and then we are good to go to try and start this thing. Oh, see, I didn't even want to be here this late, and it's not even that late. Look at it.
It's dark so early.
Look how dark it is outside. Dark. It's night. I'm gonna go home and drink like something with alcohol in it. Fun tip about the way oil jugs are shaped. Christian's pouring his in upside down. If you hold it the other way, the oil falls to the bottom and lets air into the bottle. Would stop it from burping.
I just squeeze it and show it all out. I'll try your way here.
Mm-hmm.
So this way.
Yeah, I start sideways and then rotate to what the oil goes to the bottom. That's why it's shaped that way, and then it lets air in the top.
Let's see.
It's a great tip.
Sideways.
And then rotate to the bottom.
So doing it.
Rotate to the bottom all the way. You're pouring too much. There you go. Oh, gosh. Did it wrong.
Sorry, I just
You're just shoving it in there?
And it goes.
Never just shove it in, Christian.
And it goes.
Oh my goodness.
And it goes.
Okay, intake is on. All wiring is hooked up for now. Let's close this back because we don't want oil all over the place. Getting a battery for his camera.
There you go.
Everything seems to be in place. We still need to bleed the clutch real quick. After we do that, we can start the car. Finally.
That should be a 12 on that.
It's an 11.
11? Is that what we need? Oil's in.
Always grab a fire extinguisher because you never know. Just never know. Better to be safe than sorry. Don't really be burning Mark 3s. Alright, the throttle body adapted.
No, I turned it off.
You did.
Alright, we have power. Throttle body's doing its thing. Brakes up there. We have the fire extinguisher close by just in case. Oil's in. Clutch is kind of sort of bled, but we don't need to start the car at least.
Did you tighten the starter? Everything on the starter?
Yeah, so that.
Okay.
Man, this feels like last time I was sitting in the seat hoping it's starting to start.
I'm standing in a different corner this time.
That's true.
Turn your headlights off.
They're off. Wait,
So why are they on?
I might have wired it backwards. But no, I shouldn't have, but I don't know.
Let it rip.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. We're together. I don't know.
Alarm maybe?
No Sam. So when I was at
Got nothing.
don't slash him though. When he had the car at the shop at one point, the alarm was flashing.
I'm not even gonna say what just happened because I'm just not gonna say it. But let's go. Do this again.
Alright.
Come on.
There was one wire that started and plugged in.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wait. Something popped.
Alright, take 3. Got progress. They need to put one more ground on it, or is we right?
You hook the fuel lines up right?
Yeah, they come out there the same way. They're not. You turned it down, right? My car's saying no fuel. You got fuel? Wait, the car sit backwards, but you should put it low.
Was your car out of gas?
Yes! Oh, baby!
Yes!
Oh, baby!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
baby!
I'm not gonna say I'm the man and we just knocked it out of the park. But I'm gonna say we're the man and we knocked it out of the park. High fives!
Hey!
High fives!
Hey!
Ooh. Let's go! Let's go!
And lift.
Yes! Probably gonna run out of gas. Do you have gas in the car?
Well, the car's moving backwards, so maybe, cut it off.
Yeah. Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Calm down. Calm down. Try and start it again.
Hang on. My alarm's going off. My alarm thing is going off.
This thing's gonna be smoking because there's oil all over the place.
Well,
What?
I saw it.
Oh my gosh. I'm a fancy car at a silent alarm.
Okay, this is what I did last time at the shop, so